A newly elected state senator from the North Hills may find herself without a seat when the state Senate is sworn in on January 1st. Some Republicans who control the Senate are raising objections to her eligibility to serve. Political editor John Delano has the story.
No one denies that Democrat Lindsey Williams won a close but hard-fought state Senate race. But now some Republicans are charging that she should not be seated as state senator, saying that she was not here 4 years ago as constitutionally required. Democrats charge that Republicans are trying to steal an election that they just lost.
This is yet another Republican attempt to undo an election.
That's Chuck Pascal, attorney for Senator-elect Williams, who won election in the North Hills, Alley-Kiskey Valley, and part of the city, defeating Republican Jeremy Schaefer.
Purely partisan, and it has to do with the fact that the Republicans, once again, are upset that they lost an election that was one of their seats.
Senate Republican leaders deny that, telling KDKA, quote, "We are currently reviewing the information that was provided by Ms. Williams. As much as people would like to make this about politics, the reality is this is about upholding the Constitution," unquote. The state constitution requires that state Senate candidates be, quote, "inhabitants of the state for 4 years before their election to office." In this case, November 6, 2014.
On November 6th of 2014, Lindsey was living with friends of hers in the North Hills and preparing to change jobs.
At the request of Senate Republican leaders, Williams has submitted sworn affidavits from those friends attesting to her residency in Pittsburgh on that date. Williams remains hopeful GOP senators will join Democrats to seat her on January 1st.
I would hope that there would be Republicans who care enough about the facts and the Constitution and the institution of the state Senate who would look at this in a nonpartisan way.
Now, Attorney Pascal says that if a majority of state Senate Republicans deny Senator-elect Williams her seat in the state Senate, she will immediately take that case to the state Supreme Court. I'm John Delano, KDKA-TV News.